flying out of Taree on the Newcastle Hunter region, New South Wales North Coast. I'm going up to Camden Haven via Harrington. Throttling up, 70%, toe brakes off, 80%, 90, going to go mil power, going to rotate at 100, try to hold it up about 7 degrees, positive rate of climb, tap the brakes, gear up. Beautiful. Bring it back to about 90%. Everything's looking fine. Let's level off about 1,000 feet. Get my self oriented here. Righto, so I need to go to the southeast, to the coast. So this old bar airport was established in the 1920s. Was one of the first places in Australia where airmail was delivered from. A little bit south of path here. Let's correct that. Now it's a bit hard to see from the air, but it's right on the coast, near that beach actually. And I've got a nice picture with a rectangle around it, so you can see it from about here. Actually, the picture's taken from right about here. You can see what to aim for, and it's actually, you see the river mouth splits there, it's just right of that island. So if I aim for that, it's a little bit further than I thought. Yep. So buildings there. It's where it, there we go. It's between the beach and the town. And actually we can start to see the, see what it looks like. Let's go to the left wingtip pod. So it's a grass strip. And looks like a playing field next to it. There it is, running north to south. Awesome. Right, let's power up. And continue up the coast to Harrington. At the mouth of the Manning River. I'll just pan this pod left while I'm here. Nice. That was Missionary Bush Pilots channel put me onto these rotatable GoPros. Fantastic. You could buy the military version, but they cost about 8 million each, I guess. These are way cheaper, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them mounted on the aircraft. Right, so let's slow up, doing about 260, which is alright. So here we are at Harrington, at the mouth of the Manning River. Let's pan west, look at the Manning River. See the Great Dividing Range goes all the way up the east coast of Australia. So here's Harrington. We'll press on, we'll come back here in the Bell 407 and check it out in detail. Might go for a picnic on the beach, so that'd be nice. Right, next stop, Camden Haven Inlet, which is, no, it's about 20 miles up the coast, I think, so let's crank it up. It's just gorgeous, look at that. Oops, destabilised the camera there, that's better. Fly past the headland, there might be a lighthouse. Might get lucky. Not on this occasion. There is a nice marina there though. Let's have a look at that. Very nice. Right, let's get back to the coast. Now I'll skip a bit of the beach here, just to cut corners, save time. Because the beach comes around to probably northeast at this point. And if we just cut inside this headland, we will, you can see Camden Haven Inlet. It's probably the next headland after this one. I'm not going to go too low, about 500 feet, because the water is pretty glassy today. Looking back to the east. Love these coastal runs, and all my flights are categorised. There's a listing for all the coastal runs all around the world, so you can go there and just grab those packages. Africa, Europe, Caribbean, lots of coast there, Middle East, and now Australia. And if you feel like flying coastal along beaches on a particular day, you just load up one of those flights. So let's slow up. It's about 420 knots now. This is Camden Haven. We're going to go inland to the Pacific Highway at this point, and that runs all the way up the Pacific coast, east coast of Australia. So it's a road worth knowing. Yeah, no lighthouse here. Do a low pass over the inlet. There's a nice breakwater there. Very cool. At 300 knots, keep the juice on. And we want to head pretty much west. Turned a bit far, but that's alright. I've just changed my in-cockpit HUD display and had to hunt around for my compass. I've got three other compasses in the cockpit, so can't really get too lost. Just awesome scenery. Huge landmark, that mountain. Right, now keep hard west. It's tempting to veer north there, but direct straight line from the inlet to where I want to pick up the highway. Past Queens Lake, which is on the right. Pacific Highway coming up. Let's slow up a bit. And we follow that highway all the back to Taree, which is pretty cool. Sitting at about 900 feet. Now the highway should be... Oh, there's a bridge. That's where the waypoint is, right. I was going to say, near this river. No, I didn't actually. Didn't put it there. I put it on the intersection we just flew over. There it is. If I had my eyes open, it's pretty hard to miss. It's a dual carriageway. And here it is again. Now, just a point of interest, there's another airfield right in front of us. I've put a waypoint here at this bridge, which points you towards this grass strip. Particularly of interest if you're flying a bush aircraft, you could do some touch and goes there. And now it's final legs of the flight, easy peasy, long run down the highway. Looks nice too. Let's follow the highway. and we could probably crank it up a bit. Fuel state is good. Minor turbulence here. About halfway to waypoint 6, we're at 400 knots. Cut that corner a bit. If you look to the east, Pacific Ocean. Right, our next waypoint is a bridge over the Lansdowne River, and then we veer off the road slightly right and we'll see the airport. Pretty obvious. First big river we've seen in a while, and it's got a dual carriageway bridge over it. Very cool. So let's veer southwest, slightly climb a bit, slow up. It's 5.7 nautical miles to the airport. Let's have a look at east again while we're doing that. There's the town of Harrington over there. Manning River. And here's the airport. Fantastic. Let's do a fly above the tower and then I'll jump back in and land. Knots, 150 feet. 100 feet. There's the tower.
Pull up, pull up.
Excellent. Right. Back in the chair again. Let's see if the tower is manned today. I think it might be. Channel 2. Channel 2. Channel 1. Notice the it was coming from the south. We'll land to the south. That's correct. Channel 1. And it was runway 22. Channel 2. Mike India Golf 1. Let's go over the top. Didn't make my announcement, did it? Mike India Golf 1.
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo, traffic MiGMan 0076 miles southwest, 3,100 feet inbound to land runway 22.
Very cool. Mike India Golf 5.
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo, traffic MiGMan 007 is on downwind runway 22.
Let's give ourselves a bit of separation. Probably just past the corner of that red field. Be a good distance. And then turn back about the next field. Let's slow up. Well, we're going to be alright. Might tap the air brakes. brakes out. Come back to, yep, air brakes in. Very cool. Yeah, I'll go past the power lines, I think. 500 feet altitude. Look at sweet. Announced position on final. Like India Golf 2.
Yankee Tango Romeo Echo Traffic MiGMan 007 is on final runway 22 to land.
Gear down. Watch the power there, watch the power. Oh, I've gone very, very wide on this one. See if I can rescue it. Tap the speed brakes. Speed brakes in. Yeah, we'll be right. Got 3 greens, landing lights on because I forgot to turn them off. Approach speed is okay, just working the throttle here. Get ready on the reverse thrust. Yeah, I'm going to flare to reduce that sink rate. Hand is over reverse thrust and touchdown, reverse thrust, throttle up, and there we go. Famous quick stop of the Gripen. It's awesome. Look at that. Stops on a dime. Whew. Throttle back, cancel reverse thrust, and taxi. It's always exhilarating, those last 10 seconds. Extra with this because of the reverse thrust option. Brings these guys right up into the airstream. Just a massive braking effect. I think I'll park over there. I've got to sort out the nose wheel steering on this. It's intermittent. Okay, that's something for me to debug. Anyway, there's a quick flight around the Taree area and a visit to a very old historic airstrip.